Good morning everyone and welcome back to another What I Ate This Week on Slimming World video. I'm going to do things a little bit differently this week. Instead of just showing you my evening meals of the week, which is what I do every week, I'm going to show you everything else that I eat, like breakfast, lunch and dinner. Although to be fair, I eat pretty much the same breakfast every day at work. So I'm not going to show you that every day. And lunches sometimes I'll repeat for 1 or 2 days, so I'll let you know when I've had the exact same as I've had any other day. But mostly it will be me changing up the evening meal. It's the only meal that I do usually change up every single day. If I look like death, I'm very, very tired, like I've just woke up, it's 22 minutes past 5. I have just woke up like about 40 minutes ago or something. Super early in the morning. Today is Friday and it's a work day today, so I'll show you what I'm going to take with me to work. So I don't really have anything to eat before I leave the house. I just have a coffee or two. So this is my second one of the day. I've got a little bit of semi-skimmed milk in there from my Healthy Extra A and Canderel Sugarly. So no sins for my coffee, just a little bit of Healthy Extra A. I also wanted to show you guys these before I forget, because it won't be in a shopping haul. I just nipped in to get cat food last night to Tesco and I got some of these for Ali. He's already had one. He says they're delicious, but they're only 4 cents each. They're chocolate fix, Belgian chocolate and orange, like mousse things, like pudding things. Yeah, 4 cents each, 77 calories if you're on calorie count. And then Ali said it was really delicious. He really liked it. So I just wanted to let you guys know about them if you didn't already. And this is what I take to work with me today. I'm not taking any lunch because I'm going to be home about 1:30, 2 o'clock today, so I'll be home for lunchtime. I always take a tub of fat-free cottage cheese. I know this might sound weird, but I just done it one day and I really enjoyed it, and I've been doing it ever since, like I went back to Slimming World. So I've got a full tub there. That's nothing in this tub here. This is just in case I don't manage the full tub, because sometimes I don't. That is completely sin-free. I've got one of these little Mueller lights. I'm really preferring these Mueller lights to the other flavoured ones. The strawberry ones and, well, the fruity ones. And the other day I got some mandarin ones. Oh my god, they're my favourite. But I'm out of them. I'm opening a new packet. I have a Mueller light every day, which is half a cent. And then I take a little tub of fruit. Today it is blueberries and blackberries in there. And then I'm taking 2 easy peelers and a banana. These are Speed and that is free. These are both Speed as well. And then I've got 2 bottles of Iron Brew. I just get really thirsty at work, so I'm taking 2 bottles. I usually also take a bottle of water, but I dropped my water bottle the other week, well last week it was, and cracked it, and I've not got a new one yet. So I need to get that sorted because I'm buying water rather than taking a water bottle, and it's just expensive that way to buy a bottle of water every day. So I need to get that sorted. Hopefully I'll get it sorted by the end of this video. End of this week, I mean. Not just a video. So in total for all of this, which I may or may not eat, I'll show you when I get home, is half a sin. Some days I do eat it all, some days I don't. Sometimes I have it with my lunch, but I would rather take too much food with me than not have enough and go out and buy something. Okay, I'm just about to have my lunch now, and I've just got a ham sandwich. So I've got 2 slices of the Neville's wholemeal bread, which is my Healthy Extra B for the day. On that I've got 1 teaspoon of Flora Lighter, which is half a cent. And then I've got some watercress, which is Speed, some smoked ham, which is free, and a tablespoon of the lighter than light mayo, which is 1 cent. So it's 1.5, or maybe it's half a cent. Is it half a cent for a tablespoon? It might be. I've put it on my thing and all that. I'll double check it. I'll put it on the screen. So I think it's 1.5 cent or 1 cent for my sandwich. I've got 3 Baby Bell Lights, which is my second Healthy Extra A for the day. And I didn't eat my Satsumas this morning, so I'm having them as well. I've also got a sugar-free Red Bull, which is sin-free. Tonight for dinner, we're having sweet and sour nuggets and rice. So I've got this jar of the Tesco reduced sugar sweet and sour cooking sauce. It's 9.5 cents for the whole jar, and I'm splitting it between 3 of us, so I'm counting it as 3 cents for each portion. Well, I don't have to count Ali and Mark's portion, it's 3 cents for my portion. I've also got 8 of the corn crispy nuggets, which are 1 cent each, so that's 8 cents in total. And then I've got some buttered rice underneath that. The rice is free and it's 2 cents for the 1 tablespoon of Flora lighter used in it. And then I've got some crispy kale on the side for speed. So that brings today's dinner to a whopping 13 cents. But that's absolutely fine because I've got the cents to use. I've only used 1.5 cents so far today. So I'm ending today on a total of 14.5 cents. So it's now Saturday and I've been at work this morning. For my breakfast, I just took exactly what I had yesterday. I'm not going to show you the same thing every day. I literally take the same thing to work every single day. And again, today I have my satsumas still left, so I'm going to have them with my lunch. They are a speed. And for my lunch, I'm having a coronation chicken salad. I've got 1 wholemeal roll, which is a healthy extra B. It's the Warburton's wholemeal roll. And then I've got some watercress on there, which is speed. Just some sliced cooked chicken. I think it's the Eastman's one from Tesco that is sin-free. And then a tablespoon of the coronation chicken mayonnaise. I'll show you what it is. Where is it? This stuff. 1 tablespoon of that is 2 cents. Oh, and I've also got a teaspoon of Flora Light on there, which is half a cent. So in total, that is 2.5 cents. And I've also got some tomatoes for speed. And then I'm also going to have a bag of the Seabrook's loaded fries, the sea salt and vinegar ones. They're 3.5 cents for the 16 gram bag. So what is that? Oh my god, I've got to do math in my head now. 6 cents in total for today's lunch. Tonight for dinner we're having kedgeree, which if you don't know is basically smoked fish, rice, boiled eggs, all mixed together. I've added some turmeric in there as well for the yellow colouring. And I've also, you can have this completely sin-free with the smoked fish, rice, turmeric and boiled eggs. But I've also added a tablespoon's worth of Flora Light in there. So that's 2 cents. And then on the side I've got some rocket, if you can see it under there. Some rocket and some flat cap mushrooms, whatever they're called, for speed. I am actually going to add 2 cents worth of the balsamic glaze from Sainsbury's. This one here, and a tablespoon is 2 cents. So I'm going to add that onto my mushrooms and my rocket. And this is Ali's. He's just having a big massive bowl of kedgeree because he flipping loves this. Oh, and in total, my dinner tonight is 4 cents. So I think that brings me up to 10.5 cents in total for today. And I'm not going to eat anything else after this. It's like 7:10 already, so I don't think I'll need anything else at all. Good evening, everyone. It is now Sunday. I am about to show you what we're going to have for dinner tonight, but I haven't shown you what I had for breakfast today, and that's because I had no breakfast. Today's my day off from work. And I do find on my days off from work, I quite often skip breakfast. For lunch, I had the exact same lunch as yesterday, so I've not shown you guys that either today. That was 6 cents in total for the coronation chicken roll. And the crisps and the satsumas, I had the exact same as I had yesterday. And tonight for dinner, we're having beef moussaka, which is a recipe I found on the Slimming World online website. It's completely sin-free. In it, there is 5% beef mince, aubergine, eggs, garlic, onion, potatoes, quark, tomato puree and passata. The recipe did say to use butternut squash in it as well, but I didn't have any, so I didn't use it. I didn't bother. So like I said, that is completely sin-free. And then I've got some green beans on the side for speed. So tonight's dinner is completely sin-free. So that means my total sins for today are 6 sins. And even though I haven't shown you, I have used my Healthy Extra B and both my Healthy Extra A's. I've drunk a lot of coffee today, which I also find I do quite often on my days off work. Good morning, everyone. It's now Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Monday. It's Monday today and I'm off work again. I got up about 7:30 this morning, which was quite a lie-in for me, but it's now about 10:30, coming up to 11. So I'm going to be having lunch soon. I've just started to feel a little bit peckish, so I'm just going to have a banana for my breakfast, and that is completely free. And I'm having my second coffee of the day. So breakfast this morning is no sins, and a little bit of my healthy extra A milk allowance in my coffee. For lunch today, I'm having some of the leftover moussaka from last night, which is completely sin-free. And then I'm having 2 satsumas and a pear for speed. So lunch is 0 sins. For dinner tonight, we're having fish and chips. So I've got cod fillets and I've breaded them. Well, I dipped them in some egg and then I dipped them in 25 grams of panko breadcrumbs. There's 25 grams on there in total between both fillets, which is 4.5 sins. I've also got some homemade Slim World chips there, and they're sin-free. I've got some mushy peas. I've not got any speed veg. I just want mushy peas with my fish and chips. But they are sin-free. They're not speed, but sin-free. And then I've got a tablespoon of ketchup, which is 1 sin. And then I've got some bread and butter because I've not had my healthy extra beef for today yet. So I've got 2 slices of the Neville's wholemeal bread, which is a healthy extra B, and then on each slice I've got 1 teaspoon of Flora Lighter, which is half a sin for a teaspoon. So in total it is 6.5 sins for dinner tonight, plus my healthy extra B. And Ali's having fish and chips as well. He didn't want mushy peas. I offered him beans. He didn't want beans. He just wants fish and chips and bread and butter. So I've just finished dinner and I've came through here to watch my John Wayne Gacy documentary. I'm having a coffee, which is actually my 5th coffee today. Like, who the hell am I? Drinking too many today. Don't know, I think I've just been pottering about the house and that, and I've got out quite early, so I've had quite a few. So that's been all my healthy extra A allowance today on coffee. And I'm also having a Viscount because I'm in the mood for something chocolatey, which I'll give you 3 guesses what that means. These are 3.5 sins each. Don't know what that brings my total sins up to today. Is it 10.5? I'll put it on the screen anyway. So it's now Tuesday and I'm just back from work. I've got my lunch ready. Didn't show you my breakfast because I just took exactly the same as I take every day. I had my cottage cheese, a banana, 2 satsumas, blueberries and blackberries in here, and my Muller Light. As you can see, I've only ate the cottage cheese and the banana. Quite a busy morning. So I'm going to have these with my lunch, the rest of it. For my lunch, I'm actually having a cheese and broccoli bachelor's pasta and sauce. This is 2.5 sins, plus a little bit of milk for my healthy extra A. And then I've got some tomatoes on the side for speed, plus the blueberries, the blackberries, and the satsumas. So lunch today is 2.5 sins for the pasta. I've already counted the Muller Light for my breakfast. So tonight for dinner, I'm having a calzone. Well, I've tried to make a calzone. I've kind of overstuffed it a bit. It's opened up a bit. So I've got one of the Weight Watchers white wraps, which is my healthy extra B for the day. I've got some passata and herbs. On the inside, I've got garlic, basil, oregano and black pepper. And then I've also got some mushrooms, red onion and 70 grams of the lighter than light mozzarella, which is my healthy extra A for the day. And then I've got some paprika spiced wedges on the side. That's just 1 potato. And some rocket and tomatoes for speed. I've also got 1 tablespoon of the Crucial's garlic mayo, which is 3.5 sins. I've not had many sins today, so I can use it on the garlic mayo. So the total sins for today's dinner is 3.5 for the mayo, plus my healthy extra B, plus 1 of my healthy extra A choices. So it's now Wednesday and I took my exact same breakfast to work that I take every day. And for lunch, I'm having a little snacky plate. I've got 3 of the Rivita cheddar and cracked black pepper thins. They're 1.5 sin each, so that's 4.5 sins total. And on them, I've got 2 teaspoons of Flora Lighter between the 3 crackers, so that's 1 sin. I've also got a packet of the Tesco Peri Peri chicken breast pieces, which is 1.5 sin. I've got 1 Baby Bell Light. I've only got 1 left, so I'm having it. That's 2 sins. And then I've also got some tomatoes for speed. So lunch today is quite a high sin value of 9 cents. Tonight for dinner I'm having kebabs. Well, I'm calling it kebab. I've got a Tesco wholemeal pita bread, which is my healthy extra beef for today. In that I've got a tablespoon of the Crucial's garlic mayo, 1 tablespoon between the two halves, that's 3.5 cents. I've also got some rocket in there, which is like behind the meat. Well, it's not meat actually. This is the Vivera plant-based shawarma kebab, which is 1.5 cents for the whole packet. I've got half a packet, so that's 3/4 of a cent. Even though on the app it rounds it up to 1 cent, it is 3/4 of a cent. And then I've made some homemade couscous, which is completely sin-free. I made it using vegetable stock, a lemon and some parsley. And then I've got some cucumber and baby plum tomatoes again on the side for speed. So the total for today's dinner is 4.25 cents plus my healthy extra B. And Ali's basically having the same, except I got him these kofta kebabs from Tesco and he's just having a couple of them with his, and that's his garlic meal. Tonight for dinner I'm having corned beef hash, so I'm using the Princess lean corned beef, which is 2.5 cents for 100 grams. So that's what I've got in my corned beef, in my corned beef hash. I've also got potatoes, onions and some stock. I've got some Flora Light, a tablespoon of Flora Lighter, which is 2 cents. So in total it's 4.5 cents for my corned beef hash. And then on the side I've got some carrots for speed. I've not had carrots in bloody ages actually. And then in that I've also got half a tablespoon of Flora Lighter. So that's 1 cent. So in total it's 5.5 cents. Is that right? Am I doing math correctly? I think it's 5.5 cents in total for dinner tonight. And Ali's having the exact same as me. I've already put his in the microwave to warm, so he can warm it up later when he comes back from being out wherever he is at the minute. Oh, and I never showed you my lunch today either. For my lunch today, I literally just had the exact same as I had for my dinner last night. I just had the other half of the shawarma kebab with the pita and everything like that. And breakfast was the same as I always take to work, so I'll put my total sins for the day on the screen. And that's the end of this week's video, isn't it? Yep, it's Thursday today. Thank you so much for watching it, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like it if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you would carry me